How's it, guys? It's Dark Soul Ryusei, and this is going to be the beginning of the finale of our first Demon Souls playthrough. Now, as I mentioned before many times, we will be revisiting Demon Souls with everything improved. But more on that later. Right now, Brayor.
Do you intend to challenge the king? You may be a great demon hunter, but I fear you may not be ready. The king is defended by the black souls of mighty knights and a fire-breathing dragon. They defeated even myself. That's how I ended up in the dungeon. Beware the limits of your own power.
So yes, actually, all that remains is to defeat King Allant himself, Estrava's father, and Brayor's king. Valorfax's as well, though I'm not too sure what happened to him either. But like I said, in the replay we shall investigate this much further. But in the meantime, here's what we're gonna do. I did not even remotely press square. I pressed it down. I didn't tap it once. That would indicate a roll, but whatever. Anyway, this whole part is going to be live commentary because something as important as the finale probably should be treated with much importance as well as any very big important part of the game. Usually, I'm just gonna be walking around. Just like, do this. Usually, the most important parts of any playthrough, walkthrough, LP, what have you, is the introduction, the first video. Oh, I have the longbow in my inventory already. Alright, that's better. I'm gonna want some of these arrows, though, so let's go ahead and take these. Any major parts of that particular LP, I suppose. In this case, boss fights. Of course, it varies between each game depending on what's being played. And of course, the finale. Now, this is of course going to be a two-parter because there's just so much more to do, regardless of it being the very final stretch. So, what I need to do here is a little bit of preparation. I have no idea why I have a slave shield in here. Alright, the compound longbow, I'm going to need that fire-breathing dragon. Well, if you remember back to, I believe it was part 8 or part 7, the red dragon was not a challenge so much, but very tedious because it took a long time. And I have to say, they didn't really do a good job of you actually fighting the dragons, per se. It's really just a matter of you waiting, being patient, and shooting at it, which is probably what's... No, it's not probably. It's definitely exactly what we're going to be doing here with the blue dragon. However, in order to make these go a little bit faster, I am going to farm as necessary so we can get the compound bow to as high a plus as we can, possibly plus 2 or 3. I'm hoping for. If we get plus 4, that'll be great too. I do have a couple of shards of Heartstone. I have a chunk of Heartstone. Yeah, this is looking like. Don't get me wrong. I don't know these quite nearly as well as I do Dark Souls. I know Dark Souls very well. Demon Souls not so much. Yeah, I believe we could get a plus 2 at the very least out of this. But I'm going to need a couple of more Heartstone chunks and shards, or large shards. And with that, I'll cut, and I'll see you guys then. Okay, great news. As it turns out, I was totally wrong about the the upgrade tree, or what have you. I was able to get to plus 5, so that's not tremendous considering we're more of a strength build. Although I have to admit, in Demon Souls, bows depend a little bit more on strength, although a D modifier in strength isn't spectacular. It's something. So, what we're going to go ahead and do is... Now we need a couple of arrows. So I'm going to go ahead and cut to, after buying a couple of those as necessary from Grave Robber Blige. Say that 5 times fast. Because the amount of arrows that we have here, even though they're a nice wide array, aren't a typically large amount, especially if the good ones like the holy arrows. So we're probably going to need a good 100 just to cover myself. I really hate to run out of arrows and have no other way to hit the stupid dragon. So, I'll see you then. Okay guys, I have a confession to make. When I went to Grave Robber, Blige, or Bilge, or what have you, I saw the holy arrows, and I was just like, oh my gosh, it's just so tempting because Well, think about it. It's about maybe 5 or 6 minutes into the video, and well, trust me, this is probably going to be a good 1.5 to 2 hour sit down for me doing this finale. Not complaining about it, just saying that there's a lot of time, and I really do want to afford, or I just don't want to make it more than 2 parts. So the Holy Arrow is really good. They do 150 magic damage, which I don't believe the dragon is resistant to that, to magic, more than just if we just went straight physical damage with, like, say, heavy arrows or whatnot. However, I'm not that knowledgeable as far as the boss's stats of this game, but of course that will change in the future. Now, of course, this did also drain me of my souls that we earned in the 3rd part of Boletarian Palace. However, I do have some good news, or more good news. We do have the itemized souls from that little excursion. So we're going to go ahead and open those up. Oh, and thankfully, for whatever reason, I have no idea why the Pureblood Demon Soul didn't stay in my inventory, but instead banked into my souls. As long as I got the souls, I'm totally fine with that, but I just hadn't seen it before to where it just immediately did that of its own accord. Even though I did, like, save quit right before the loading screen coming back to the Nexus. But anyway, so we should have a good amount here. While I'm on that subject, now in this current file, we have, or sorry, we're at soul level 75. And there's the several demon souls for the Petra. My practice file had me at level 88. Now, mind you, we're going to get a few more souls from a couple more things that we're going to do right before we fight King Allant. But I'm imagining we're definitely going to be underleveled. That's not too much of an issue, I don't believe. It's just that, well, I'll get to it a little bit later, because the final boss, quote-unquote, can do something very particular with your soul level.
Thou seekest soul power.
Yes, please. Okay, this will probably be our second last level up. So, health is always nice, and oh, oops, that's about it. Yep, so at 77, we only can increase our health by 2, but that's fine for the journey against the dragon. Okay, alright, so, unnecessary dramatic roll. I believe you're going to go ahead and take on the final part of the Palace of Boletaria. Coming in from the Penetrator's Archstone, it'd be probably smart of me to equip some kind of healing, lest I add some more unnecessary death tolls to, well, the toll. Yes, that was very grammatically accurate. Correct. Let's use our second chance because that's what it's there for. Actually, you know what? I might as well put some of the old spice on there. Actually, let's use some of this fresh spice. It takes like 2, I believe, to fill it up. Yep. Yeah, 2. That's fine. Okay, so this final stretch, reaching to King Allant. And oh my gosh, I totally forgot about you guys. I remember the other guys that were behind you, and I'm sorry. I've just been anticipating this finale for so long. I'm a little bit out of practice, but I do promise a good amount of gameplay from here on in. Good amount. Well, okay, there's definitely going to be a good amount. I made good quality gameplay from here. And I do not mean to brag, and of course I am recording and live commentating at the same time, but I am fairly confident I can beat Allant in one try. So let's go ahead and aim for that, shall we? I'm just going to pick these guys off because if you can tell, I'm sorry about the poor quality. It's, the Dazzle's good, but it's not great. There are three Black Phantoms NPCs. Oh my, are you serious? The carcass blocks that? Oh, thanks for that. Yeah, there are 3 Black Phantoms. Oh, how is these hitboxes are terrible. Alright, there. Yes, there's 3 Black Phantoms back there. 2 of which are not particularly difficult. Of course, all 3 of them are going to be bad if they're on you at once, so let's be smart about this. You're going to try and aggro. Ideally, one at a time. It's hard to see. Here, actually, now that I don't need my wand at the moment, just go ahead and get my bow out. You can see for yourself. Okay, there we go. This one right here, we want to drag him out using the Penetrator Sword, which is an item you can't get in the second part of Boletaria. Or sorry, the third part. The one over there, the Heavy Knight, kind of like us with a giant tower shield, like the Tower Knight, hence the name. He also has the boss weapon that you get from fighting the Phalanx Demon. Forget the weapon's name, but it shears off like 10 to 15 durability from a random weapon or armor. So that gets really bad. They knew what they were doing when they made that. It's a troll weapon. Now the archer over here has a white bow. It's a very powerful magic bow, but she also has, not many people know this I don't think, that she also has a pyro spell, Firestorm, which in Demon Souls is very fast acting. So we want to go ahead and aggro. I do not want to aggro them with my special holy arrows. That's for a very specific dragon. Nope, please go back. I'll go ahead and I'll just make them aware. The one I'll hit will obviously come looking for me. Oh my gosh. Hitbox has struck again. The one that I hit is obviously going to come for me. The other two, yeah, they go to investigate where the blow is landed. But yeah, the other... Oh my gosh, is he... Okay, for a second I thought he was stuck on the debris, but he freed himself by attacking it. So, these guys aren't too difficult. He's actually just blindly dual-wielding, and just look at that sloppy wrist. It's just gonna get punished so bad. Yeah. Anyway, 2 swipes is down. Now remember that 2 swipes from our... oh, you can actually get the item from him. That's kind of cool. You get the tower shield from the other guy. Unfortunately, you don't get the demon weapon from the bigger, beefier knight. But, oh great, he's behind there. I typically go in the order I just did. The Penetrating Sword Phantom. Then the... There he is. Then the, like, Tower Knight guy. Then the Archer. That's typically how I go about it. Let me see if I can get that debris right there. I got a little bit of it. Oh, he's taking the secret. Okay. Anyway, I just wanted to go over here, away from the Archer, and he's stuck also. Okay, he finally decided to free himself too. He's still stuck. Come on, you can do it. I believe in you. Even though you're taking up my time, I believe in you. Okay, there. As soon as I ready my bow, he's out. Okay, I do not want to get hit by him at all. Not because of the damage, but because of what its stupid effect on that spear will do. And I do not feel like having to throw my souls away anymore. Not that I've been throwing away, but I've definitely been spending them. Alright, come on, come on, come on. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? I'm going to backstab fish. Oh no! I got hit! Well, there you go. Just one heavy attack, and he's done. Oh wow, he recovered super fast. This is terrible. You saw that? He snapped up. That's so terrible. Oh my gosh. I get 3 times by him. Oh, this does not bode well for King Allant. This tower shield. I'm surprised I can hold that. Oh, actually, now I know why. I have the Herculean shield, ring on. Okay. Time to make Eric cringe some more. Drop. And drop. Way too heavy and unnecessary. That also means I've been missing out some extra souls. Put the Ring of Avarice back on. There we go. Oh, wow. I'd still be overburdened? Oh, yikes. You know what? That's fine. If I absolutely have to, though I highly doubt it, I will go ahead and I'll farm the Reaper in the Shrine of Storms. Okay, so for our friend the Archer over here, we'll just go ahead and strike over here. We'll just go ahead and charge her, I guess. Okay, she switched to, I believe it's a Scimitar. Come on. Give me an opening. Oh, come on. This backstab detection is really bad. She totally had her back to me for like a solid 2 seconds. Was she dual wielding? The Scimitar? No, that's... I did not want to push. Thank you. Strike. Alright, she's done. And then her item will be her bow. Okay, I'll show it off. White bow. Yep. There's no way I could wield it. I know this for a fact. You have to have high durability for this weapon. Yeah, 24 and 30. We're at like what, 14 dexterity? Not gonna happen. Okay, so as for the rest parts, only the blue dragon itself remains. And I do believe there was another item over here. Alright, I guess I picked it up. There's some more crystal lizards. We already know how I feel about them. Let's see here. Yes, there is an item over here. It's a weapon. Oh, we have plenty of those that I ditched. Now started from Elias. These are going to be very helpful for me setting up the Black World Tendency playthrough in HD. So if we go over here, there are actually going to be some knights to deal with. A couple more Imperial spies, 1 or 2 soldiers. But then there's actually going to be the dragon itself. So we go over here. Oh, come on. Will you please lock on? I almost got hit because of you. Grr to you too. Oh, this tracking is terrible. For the NPCs, not for you, of course. Oh, come on. Yeah, this is bad. Whoops. Almost got me. Well, anyway, yeah, these guys heal too, but... Okay, I got him. And, wow, I got the Night Sword. That typically doesn't happen. Okay, so you got the grass to replace. I'll just dump the stuff later. Heal up for posterity. Why not? I'll refresh my magic a tiny bit. Okay. Actually going to be using a strategy here for, again, just helping me mount up some more damage against the... whoa, no, don't die. Against the blue dragon. Oh wow, you're still alive. There you go. And that's going to involve the Clever Cat's Ring. Oh wow, you came all the way up there? He aggroed already? It's terrible. Oh wow, look at that. That's awesome. I'm glad I got this on camera. Look at that. He's stuck. Perpetually flying there. Oh, I gotta get a close up. I'm gonna take a picture of this. That's awesome. Oh, that's so great. Let's see if we can cut him loose. Nope. He just goes to his hit animation. Oh, I could do this all day. Well, this is how much damage our bow does with normal arrows. I have to say, that's kind of good. I think that's how much I was doing normally, the dragon, with slightly better arrows. Not the wood arrows, like, yeah, the light arrows. Yeah, just to be sure. Those aren't our good ones. Or slightly better ones. Oh, there he goes. I have no shame whatsoever. This game will be cheap as hell when it wants to be. Case in point, with the King Allant boss fight, which I'm sure will be loads of fun. Loads of fun to watch. Probably laughing at myself for it. But anyway. I'm actually going to be doing some damage buffering over here because when we reach the top, you're going to have a nice little cutscene. I'm surprised there's in the fog door here, but anyway. Ooh, this does present a problem. I can't change rings without... Oh, here's an interesting fact. Let's see here. Clever Cat's ring. Yeah, I'm too heavy. Okay. Now, granted, I haven't got this many holy bows with me before. How much am I over? Oh, wow. My equip burden is 59 without the ring. Wait a minute, that's my equip burden, right? Oh, no, my item burden. Yikes. Yeah, I'm over on a lot of things. I'll tell you what. Since I don't really need to move for the, well, for just standing there shooting my bow, this isn't really a problem, per se. At least not one that I can easily work around. Okay, so I'm going to damage buffer here. Probably shouldn't have healed at that last point. But anyway, I'll cut to when, if I have to. Actually, I don't think so. Then again, maybe. I'll cut to when I'm done damage buffering myself. Okay, this should be it. Yeah, I'm going to say that's a good 30%. Let me get all the way up to the top since I'm going to be doing the slow walk when I take off the Herculean strength ring. Alright, let's see if great strength. Herculean strength's the other one. Clever cats, and good, it's active. Okay, let's get our bow out. Let's put in our good arrows. And let's make our way out to the boss walk. Very appropriate. Okay, now there are 2 fat officials out there, but don't worry, as soon as we get a little bit closer, the dragon's going to go ahead and take care of it for us. As soon as we reach a certain point, he's just going to keep breathing his fire at us. Now this does pack a good punch. Case in point, see what he did to the fat officials. And he's done. So, this is what I'm going to be doing. So, yep, I'll see you guys on the other side after I speed this up. But that's only doing 42 damage? Alright, I got 300. I'm good. I know it's not going to take 300 just to beat him. Alright, see you guys then. Enjoy the show. Okay, when he reaches about half health, he'll decide to fly off. Nice for him. Oh my gosh, the lag is real. And then he'll be up there. Oops, I totally forgot to put the ring back on. No, there we go. And he's blowing fire again at someone. So that is where we have to take the fight now. Now, it's a good thing that I have Second Chance still on, because I kind of want to keep this buffer up. And thanks to a certain someone helping us up there, that is very much possible, so long as, well, I have some good timing. So let's see here. Move all the way up. Along the way. Come up to right before the entrance to the main palace itself. And we find these 2 battling it out. It's Briar! Oh my gosh, the hit boundaries on this fire is really bad. Okay, making a run for it. Don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me! Oh, shoot! No! Oh no. Oh, okay, I had to get my damage buffer back somehow. There's no place to fall over here. Oh my gosh. I just looked at my recording for my audio. Hope I didn't have to lower some parts. Shoot. Actually, you know what? I know what the damage buffer, but we have to go on to the next part here. Go over a little bit farther in, we find he's constantly going to be rattling this place, isn't he? Sorry about that. We have Ostrava here.
Oh, it's you, is it? My father is up above. Well, what's left of him anyway? He's transformed into a fiendish demon. I began this quest in a search for truth, but it seems I was a fool to even try. Please, kill my father. In his degenerated state, he can only bring peril to the lands. This key fits the Boletaria mausoleum. Inside the mausoleum are my father's 2 swords, Soulbrand and Demonbrand. Use them to bring an end to this madness.
Oh man. So yeah, that's the end of Ostrava's quest. You know, right here at the very steps of it. This dragon is really ruining a lot of stuff. I do apologize. But we do need to talk to Ostrava, or at least it's, well, okay. I have to admit, I haven't gone past here without talking to him. I don't want to chance it. I didn't think this would be the case in the actual file. But if we go a little bit further, actually you can see it right there. Ostrava's Black Phantom. Now I am going to try and use him as my damage buffer. I'm not sure how much damage he does, but just to be sure, we'll activate second chance. Heal it back up. Now you see why I'm probably going to split this into 2 parts. And I'm going to let him hit me once. Now you don't get anything... Okay, I take it back. You do get something particular for beating him. You get Astrava's armor. Okay, that's not too bad. One more strike, please. Not a heavy one. Okay, good. Oh, what? Oh, no, that sword does magic damage, doesn't it? Interesting. Yet also bad. Let's see him hit my shield. Shoot, he does a lot of magic damage. Okay, tell you what. I'll have him hit my shield a couple times. Oh, wow. I have not let this phantom damage buffer me. And he does a lot. And never let him hit me, actually. He's not hard to beat. Oh, no. I have to do all that again. Well, that sucks. See you guys then. Sorry about that, guys. I just did something really silly. I actually thought for a while that his head was the only hitbox it could, well, do damage to. No, his whole body is applicable, so... Oh, you learn something new all the time. That being said, I don't think I have to get under him to do a lot of damage. Now, granted, if I got under him and I gave it his head, I could do the most damage, which... Well, think about it for a second. With the bonus from the Clever Cat's Ring, and being at a relatively not perfect pure white tendency, but white tendency, and his health isn't even just below average, I'm only doing 42 if I hit his sweet spot. That's crazy. Anyway, here he is. I should be able to hit him. Now, both arrows gonna arc a little bit. Oh, does it change now? Is it now that he only has? I don't know if I'm doing damage to him. I'm hitting him. Am I? If you take too long, Praetor will take enough damage to die, but first new game shouldn't be the case. Am I hitting him? See, I don't think I am anymore. Hold on a second. It's the first time I'm doing this, so... I can't tell. It's over his head. The health bar should be over his head. I don't think it is. I'm not sure. In which case I'm wasting precious arrows. Shoot! Okay, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna have to try this again. I'm gonna try and look for a more... whoa, we are taking a lot of damage. Okay, he's generally alright. I'm gonna get through here without him. Okay, I think I found my timing.
You need some help? Leave the flag, listen to me!
What happened? Okay, I made it through. That's the really great news. With the bonus. So now we can go ahead and take care of this like I was planning to in the first place. Come on, let me lock onto it. Am I locked on? No. Come on. Lock on. Not locked on yet. There we go. This is so weird. Alright, let me put the ring on. Well, like this was supposed to happen the first time, I'll just go ahead and speed this up when I'm done hitting him. Or when he's finally done. This really should have been designed a lot better. Finally, there it goes.
You need some help? Leave the flying lizard to me! May light shine upon our lord and our proud Boletaria!
Okay. Well, that was a delayed reaction, wasn't it? Okay, fun's over. And by fun, I mean extremely tedious. So yeah, we've already been over this. That should have been done a lot better. I'm thankful I got the timing right this time around, but I'm actually kind of glad that happened, because now I can, or now I have a better understanding of what I'm going to do next time around. Just go ahead and pick up these souls, because why not? Now, we already got the monastery key from Strava before he... I don't really need these. Before he, committed suicide. Poor guy. But we have some unfinished business to take care of now. And I don't have to hold back. Oh, screw holding back. I don't have to, like, not attack at all. Jeez. I don't have to not attack at all. Look, never mind. You get it. He's screwed. End of story.
You have regained your body. Bring more souls, Slayer of Demons.
I intend to. Goodbye. Wow, I totally almost turned around too fast. Whatever. You can get his armor and stuff. I really don't need it. But that's that. And right now, we'll be heading back because we need to make good use of that monastery key. There's something I really need from the person guarding it. So I will go ahead and I'm just going to head back to the Nexus the long way. And I'll cut and I'll see you guys then. Because if you remember, back at the very beginning, oh gosh, it's so crazy to think back to all the way back then. The very first part of Boletaria is where we need to go, where that monastery leads to, or where the monastery key opens, where the monastery is. So, enough of my ramblings. See you then. Okay, so for this encounter, it'll be most beneficial if we get this right the first time around. Oh guys, these guys don't do anything to me anymore. Fortunately, they come. Whatever. We have their generators ring on for this. I went ahead and I got rid of all the stuff that we don't need. Make things easier on us. Just run past these guys to the monastery, which is all we really care about right now. We actually don't need Soul Brand or Demon Brand for this fight. We already have our awesome weapon. But what we do need is carried by the guardian of the monastery. And I have no problems getting rid of the guy because he is so cheap, so not poorly designed, but yeah, so unfairly designed, just so much magic damage. When he really starts fighting you, it's ridiculous, so I have no problems cheaping this guy out. All of you get out of my way. I am not in the mood, not been looking forward to this the whole time. These guys, remember back when they actually did damage to us? They hardly give us any souls either. I wonder if I went back the right way, or the quickest way to the monastery. So yeah, we're definitely getting overkill souls for this. Not like it matters too much, but just saying. Shoot, you know what? I did take the long way around. My bad. Okay, coming up to the monastery here, we have an old friend, the Blue-Eyed Knight, who is literally nothing to us now. Poor guy, never stood a chance. There's some old friends over here as well. Annoyances and all. I did not want to push! Oh, gosh. You stay down. I do not have second chance up yet. Which you'd think would be tempting fate, but if I die to these guys, then I'm doing something very, very wrong. Even against this Red-Eye Knight, who used to be a problem, remember all the way back then? So yes, this is the area where we come back to later all this time from now. Ooh, some new ingress, that's really nice. The key to the monastery opens up this door. So let's go ahead and cast our second chance. Actually, let me get some. But let's see, we have so much Old Spice, so just put that on. Just one take will be enough. Okay, kind of nervous because this can get pretty rocky if I don't get this down the first time. What I need to do is, well, I'll get to it a little bit later. So let him talk. Go on.
Thou who seeketh the king's sword, I am the old king. Show me thine strength and the strength of thine souls. Prepare thyself, brave knight.
Okay, so the fight against Old King Doran. I mean, look at how much damage our sword does to him. Freaking 5, are you kidding me? On a regular hit? Okay, we need to knock him away. This is really awesome about a great weapon, is that it will knock the enemy far. So what I really need to do is try and knock him so far away that his AI will just be set on bringing him back to the monastery. If you can see actually right now, is he'll probably go about as far as here before his AI starts backing up. Come on. You please cooperate a bit. There you go. Okay, no, sorry. R2 is what I want to use. The R2 attack, heavy attack, will push him the furthest. Just want to keep pushing him away so much that he just starts to, well, his AI starts to give out. So this is going really good so far. I want him to go to the right, not straight back. So you can see right there, his AI was just heading back away. He's starting to ignore me. This is golden right here. Alright, he should be deadlocked now. I just want to knock him back a little bit further past the ballista here. Past the ballista, not in front of it. There we go. There's it. Just punt him back here. And his AI.
Thou dost well to impress one such as me, young knight. I am old King Doran, and thou hast proven thine strength to me. Go forth and take the king's sword in thine hand.
Well, forget it. I need your... You see the aura around him? That is the stamina regeneration ring that we need from him, and that's going to be incredibly helpful against King Allant. After he notices we start hitting him a bit, he's going to get aggroed, and then naturally we'll just defeat him out here. The reason I do this is because already he has ridiculous stats, and when he starts dual wielding that sword in his hand, he can probably two-shot us. That's how stupid it is. So I'm going to go ahead and probably speed this up, but yeah, we need to beat him to get the ring that we need. This is pretty much going to be what it is. I'm just going to try and push him as far back as I can, just for insurance, because you can never tell with this damn game. That's not where I wanted to hit him, but whatever.
I am the old king. Darest thou to challenge me? Very well. But may thou be determined from the depths of thine heart, else thou shalt fail. May fate be with thee.
He was worth a ton of souls too, damn. Okay, so Eternal Warrior Ring is all we really want. We don't really need his armor. Just another reason about how good the NPCs can get. His armor is actually pretty bad. Okay, it's not incredible. Okay, so sorry. It's not abysmal, but it's not incredible either. It's not the right home about. Brushed armor is much better in terms of defense. However, for PvP, it might be really good. I don't know. I never dabbled in Demon Souls PvP. More for Dark Souls, but more on that later. So, with that done, we have the Eternal Ring, and only one thing remains. King Allant. So, I'll see you guys there. Or, I'm almost there myself. Let's see here. Yeah, you know what? I'll just cut to the... Gosh, say it already. I'll see you guys right before King Allant. Okay guys, this is it. All that stands between us and the final boss is King Allant, the 12th. Let's go ahead and put our Eternal Warrior ring on. We actually do not need the Full Moon Grass. We're going to be using the New Moon Grass, which just recovers all our HP. King Allant does not do any status affliction, so we don't need the complete full restore from Dark Moon Grass, although it is a next option. Really do not think we're going to go through all 37 in this fight. The New Moon Grass, that is. We'll click the Old Spice, just in case we probably need to put back on Second Chance. I just have my Talisman in my right. This is our equipment. Purple Flame Shield at +5. Dragon Bone Smasher at +3. The Talisman of God on the right hand. Right offhand. New Moon Grass. Old Spice. Have the Ring of Great Strength so that we can carry all this. Eternal Warrior's Ring. It goes back down after a while. Why would it do that? That's so weird. Anyway, fine. Let's just finish my explanation. The Eternal Warrior's Ring for mana for stamina regeneration. Very helpful. Very, very helpful, especially since our big heavy attacks cost so much, and King Allant will do a number on our shield, even though we have a great shield with a lot of stability. And of course we have the Brushwood Armor set for our Dragon Knight versus King Allant. We should be reaching the bottom soon. I am sorry, I did not think that it would go down without being told to. Yeah, it appears to be immobile. Alright, there. Whatever. Okay, fine. On our long descent up. Speaking of which, as it turns out, and another... Well, just climbing all the way up here and fighting a few of the enemies that I needed to. I just have barely enough to possibly level up again. On our way up, and I might as well just show you this now. Here are our stats. We're level 82, so we're about 6 off of what I was thinking the maximum output could be. Started as the Temple Knight, Vitality 28, Intelligence 15, Endurance 32, Strength 42, Dexterity 12, I said it was 14 earlier, but it's 12, and Faith 16, all of which for our Second Chance Miracle, which is in a very bad scenario, worst case scenario, we're going to need. But enough of that, let's take on the King of Boletaria.